Marcellus Wiley.
Yes, sir, yes.
Has Lamar Jackson mishandled this Baltimore Ravens situation?
Not at all. I think people are misperceiving how he's handling this situation and maybe doubting and thinking he's mishandling it. We all know this. Let's just all start in agreement before we go our separate ways. If you play football now versus if you played football 10 years ago, chances are you're going to make more money now. Why? Because later is greater, correct? It's a birth certificate game or when do you go to the table game, right? I always bring it up, and it makes me sleep well at night and also wakes me up in nightmares. Joey Bosa making all that damn money that I could have made if I were just a little bit younger or I hit the table when he did, right? Same numbers in a lot of respects, but that contract looks different. So Lamar Jackson is doing the right thing, trying to stall this out, trying to make this go longer because it's greater later. Now, his owner's already been on record, said Lamar can easily make $60 million a year. I'm going to say it again. His owner said $60 million a year, franchise, and then it's going to be $60 million by that time. Here's Lamar Jackson sitting back quietly, not saying anything, not going to voluntary workouts as well. Smart play. I don't need to learn the system. I already know the system. What I need to work on right now is me to make sure, one, I don't get injured like I did last year, so you can't buy me low. And two, make sure my skills are up to par so I can continue to be the great Lamar Jackson I am. Smart play. Lamar knows in penalty, the worst case scenario is y'all franchise me. And then Lamar sitting there with his mama, his agent said, thank you for the franchise tag. Because you want to know who's made the most money in the NFL of late? Those franchise tag boys. Let's talk about them. Hey, Kirk Cousins looking at you, Matthew Stafford. Remember you signed that big deal in 2017? And then they told Kirk, you ain't getting Stafford money. Quote, you know that Kirk Cousins passed Matthew Stafford. And that's Matthew Stafford. Dak sitting there like, you remember when Carson Wentz and Jared Goff both got paid in the same draft class and you were just a fourth rounder? Carson Wentz, Jared Goff are going to look at Dak as he passed them by. So all I got to say is there's no penalty, no consequences, and nothing but to gain by waiting. Lamar Jackson handled this situation. Remember that? What was the franchise song? Lean with it. One of them. White Tees, one of them songs.
He's man, run me my money and run it now.
But why would you want that money? Lamar Jackson right now, if he would have signed in 2019 when he won MVP, you know what those big deals look like? Let's go back. 4 years, 128. 4 years, 134. What did we just see Deshaun get? 230? 5 years, 230? $100 million in 3 years? And you wanted me to sign it then? Boy, stop. Do you know what the projections are for Lamar Jackson? This is crazy. Look at this. Lamar Jackson, if he gets his fifth-year option, $23 million. Franchise, this is worst-case scenario, $33. Second franchise, worst-case scenario, $40. That's $97 million. And I still haven't even hit you in the head in 2025 for $400, $500. Dog, later is greater. You got to understand
But
that.
it's twofold. Kirk Cousins got tagged in Washington, but got paid in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Dak got tagged in the...
Man, he already know Mark Andrews, but I get it. I ain't saying Zach Ertz a gold digger, but he ain't hanging with no... This dude, he out here trapping. He got an OnlyFans, too. He know who to holler at. Coming up, Dak Prescott says this is the healthiest he's been in a long time. Tell you, if the Cowboys quarterback is out of his...